Yes. So, y'all already know what today is. Listen, I am super excited to be back for another Tuesday. Y'all know how we do it. But without further ado, here we go. Candis, Candid Talk Tuesdays. Tuesdays. My voice is gone a little bit, but I am super excited to be here for another Tuesday. So listen, last week we had a very special guest, and apologize again for the technical difficulties. But if you watched last week with my special guest Shaka, with the depression in black men, if you looked at that episode, I know it blessed you. And if you haven't watched it, you definitely need to watch it. And as I stated before, we will revisit that because that is something that needs to be a continuous thing with trying to heal our black men in our community. So this week, I want to talk a little bit about just distractions. Being knocked off your pivot when you are focused, you got tunnel vision, you're on your way, you're trying to manifest, and all types of distractions come your way. All type of things come to knock you off your pivot, and then it'll spin the block to do it again. Whether it be fickle friends, whether it be relationships that are not serving as purpose or not serving as a catalyst to your growth. And relationships doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be family situations. And just also life's happenings that keep you off track or keep you from focusing on what your purpose, what your goal, what your destiny is. And a lot of times they definitely come when you're saying you want to accomplish something, you want to do this, you want to do that, and you done wrote down your goals, you really trucking forward, and all of a sudden, you're like, yo, so this great thing happened. Please understand that great things can be a distraction as well. Like an opportunity for great abundance or a lot of money, like that could be a distraction as well, especially if that money over there is not beneficial to your purpose. All right, like a lot of times we get off track because something seems so good. Yeah, things are good, but we'll miss our ultimate blessing trying to get something else along the way that's not meant for us to have. It's available for us, but it's not meant for us to have at that time in that season. And that's more so of a lustful thing or a thing that can serve as a distraction. You know, you praying for, just say, for financial growth, and you have an opportunity to have financial growth over here, but you already know that your purpose is this way, but because you got a little moment you can get off track or off the trail for this, to grab this bag right here, you go get that bag. But guess what, now you're stagnant, or now you done got off track, so now you're stagnant in this situation because this bag feels good, so you're gonna keep doing whatever it is to obtain it even more. But while over here straight ahead down the street is where your purpose is, but you're not living through your purpose, you're not doing what needs to be done for your purpose because you're distracted by this bag right here. So don't think that all distractions are going to be in an evil form or they're going to be bad. No, your distractions come in the forms of what it is you want, what it is you're going after. But if you don't have a strong mindset, if you're not focused, you will be distracted by anything, and it will keep you from fulfilling your purpose, your destiny, or walking in your calling. Coveting other people's stuff, Instagram, other social media things are a distraction. Looking at somebody else's relationship and talking about a relationship goal, but you don't know what it is that person is going through over there. That's a distraction in itself. So y'all have to stay focused. You have to know what it is that your purpose is. Walk in your purpose. Stay in your lane. Walk within your calling. And continue to manifest what it is that's going to be beneficial to your growth continuously. Not just your growth for one moment and then you're stagnant again. No, your growth continuous, because as a people, we want to grow consistently and continuously. So this spoken word piece is called Picture Worth It. See, you are what I call picture perfect. Every snapshot or remnant of you I thought was worth it. See, you came in the very package I lusted after and prayed for. All the while not knowing the sin and strongholds were waiting at the door. The body and image was just what I needed, and even though I ignored the fact that you were cocky and conceited, everything on my lust list I was able to place a check by your name for. This will create a stronghold that will later need a cure. Looking with eyes wide shut, ignored my instinct because I wanted so bad for you to make the cut. All my lustful spirit did was burst sin, but kept going after fruit that should have remained forbidden just because I knew I could. When things are presented to you to engage in, that doesn't mean you should. But crazy thing is that when we pray, God isn't the only one listening. See, the devil's ears are keen. See, in the kingdom of deception and lies and betrayal, he's keen. So he threw one mirage of illusions after the other at me, pointed out in the atmosphere and said, see, I'll give you all your eyes can see. He knows just what attracts you. So he twists and manipulates your own prayers to attack you. Thought I was strong and grounded enough to withstand the enticements. Or better yet, look and not touch or engage in the excitement. He's slicker than most. He can reel you in with just one look of post. Distractions come in like a magnetic force. They're wrapped up in everything you lust after and like, of course. Back and forth in your mind trying to figure out if it's God. Jumping into one pool of sin after the next. Pulled in and knocked off track for a facade. Cheating yourself out of what God wanted to present to you as his best. See, every time you allow lust to lead you, you're failing the test. But how was this my fault? I thought, it was all picture perfect. Then a small voice whispered and said, my child, are you still not believing you're worth it? The enemy knows how valuable you are, so he's going to use just what you like and think you need. But I left basic instructions before leaving this earth. All you need to do is read. I left warnings for you. Take heed before entering into destruction. So what your lust tricked you into believing is something that your flesh wants but shouldn't be needing. You have to understand what God sends and ordains will align with every word he's written, spoken, and affirmed. His blueprint is like a magic map that reveals each step after the other once you obey. What he promised will be confirmed. The only picture that's perfect is what I orchestrated and ordained just for you. My child, you are so valuable you don't even have a clue. Walk by faith and not by sight. I promise you, I'll be your guiding light. You're worth every picture I chose to photograph. Just stay the course and on my preordained path. So this piece just talked about just me in life getting off track, whether it be for a man in a lustful situation that I know this man is not going to be beneficial to my growth. I know this man is not going to be beneficial to me building my legacy. I know this person or this friendship is not conducive to where I'm going in life, and just holding on to things because they fit what you're trying to paint for yourself. And half of the time, like when God be having stuff so much bigger for us, our brains can't even fathom what it is, but we like to put God in a box or put even ourselves in a box instead of creating a box that we're putting ourselves in and thinking outside of that thing. It is very trying. Like distractions come in all different forms, and that's what my poem was talking about. It just comes in all different shapes, forms, and sizes, but it's always going to be something that you lust after, something you like, or something you love. So like, you really have to be mindful. You really have to have discernment. You really have to pay attention to patterns, pay attention to things, pay attention to yourself, definitely, because you're the common denominator in every situation, and you got to know how to maneuver and react with different situations. If you know your goal is this way, stop going this way because Bobo and all of them going this way, or because it's easier to go this way, or because it's something shiny over this way, but you don't even know what's waiting for you on the other side because you're distracted by the shiny things of Bobo or Keisha or Kareem them or whoever it is over here or whatever is over here. You're missing what's over there for you because you're distracted and you're stuck right here because you see a bag right here, or you see a person right here, or you see a situation you want to be in right here, not knowing that it's some stuff over there that's greater than what your mind can even fathom. So this Candis Talk Tuesday is just about staying focused. Stop getting distracted. Don't let other people and their responses to your growth distract you or knock you off your pivot and make you lose focus. Stay true to what you believe in. Stay focused. Understand what your purpose is. Understand what your destiny is. And when you understand that completely, you'll be able to walk into it no matter what is going on around you. Y'all have to be mindful of that. You have to know yourself. You have to know what it is you're seeking after so that you're able to strategically plan to reach that goal or to reach that thing you're seeking after. So We'll revisit this again. Y'all already know how we do, but like I really wanted to talk about just being distracted. You know, I've gone through that personally recently, and I know others do, especially when you're trying to better yourself, when you're trying to go, when you grow, when you're trying to change, like distractions just come to knock you off your pivot, to knock you off your stance. It just comes, and that's a part of growth. That's a part of life. That's a part of the journey. But your mentality has to be in that place to where you're able to ignore those distractions or recognize them as distractions so that you are no longer being distracted by these things. So you definitely have to stay focused. Don't let nothing knock you off your pivot. Stay true to you. Stay true to your goals. Stay true to your dreams. And do what's necessary to achieve them things. I'm talking about against all odds. You have to do what's necessary. And I'm by myself today, but y'all already know me litty with me by myself. But I love guests. I love them. So this was another Candid Talk Tuesdays. And y'all like, comment, share, whatever it is. Go back, look at the ones from last month, the month before, last week, the week before. I am super excited as always to be with y'all on Tuesday. But y'all know what time it is. I gotta go.